It is a superb day to play video games. Just because outside it is very dark. Well, not very dark, but very foggy and looks very rainy. Therefore, I'm staying inside to play some games. Now, what I'll be playing for you today is I'll be playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This game recently came out, and what I'll be doing is I'll be playing in French. So why am I going to be playing in French? Well, I'll be playing in French because I am learning French, and I think the best way to learn a language is through immersion. So everything that you do, uh, you basically think in French, you try to speak in French, you also read in French. In video games, I think video games is a great way to learn another language because you are forced to read and to listen as well as interact. So sometimes in the video game, it'll tell you, do this. Like in the tutorials, it'll say, do this. And you'll press this button and it'll do this. And I'm like, oh, okay, so what is okay, what is so if I press W, that means to move in French, obviously. I don't remember, and I will just say, I don't remember the word in French to move. I'll just admittedly say I'm super basic in French. I've only been learning for a year on my own, and it's been on and off. So those who are French speakers can laugh at my pronunciation. I apologize in advance if I seem like I'm butchering your language. I love French deeply. It's something I've always wanted to learn, and I love it. I don't know why it just sounds so beautiful, and other. I don't know. I love it when people speak it fluently compared to my butchering the language. All right, so that being said, let's go ahead and just start. I will probably be speaking through the mic, talking to myself because me practicing the language as well as if I pause the game for a bit, I'm writing some words down. If there are people in the chat, those who entered are watching this and they are in the chat, please write the words down or the meaning of the words of those I am saying in French, and that if I ask the audience if they know what the word means, please let me know if you're in the chat, and if you're not in the chat, and if there's no one watching this, oh my gosh! No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's go ahead and start, and I'll quit my yammering, excuse me. So what's really neat is that if you already know the English language, or if you already know Romance languages, everything is pretty much you can kind of identify words already because they already exist in your language. So, for example, when I pressed continuer, obviously that means to resume or to continue in the English language. What I'm doing right now is that right now in the game currently, in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, is that I've already skipped the beginning. The beginning was fantastic. I really enjoyed the beginning. It was a little bit slow for me, in my opinion, but it does set up the game itself. I'm still in the early stages, and right now I'm just scavenging. I'm just doing random quests. So at this moment here, I see that up ahead that there's this gold. I believe there's these gold bars that I'm searching, and it's really neat in this game. I actually find it fantastic that they have this. I know other games do have this, but in prior Assassin's Creeds, and I don't remember. I think the last game I played was Assassin's Creed 3. Wasn't a huge fan of it. I did appreciate it, but wasn't. I appreciated the theme as well as the direction they went, but overall, it wasn't my type. I wasn't let's just say it wasn't that fun in my opinion. There are many reasons why, but there are many reviewers on YouTube or other great video game websites that can explain it better than me. So right now I'm just trekking through the snow, and I'm supposed to Hegane Funberg. Hegane, I believe Hegane is to regain, so Gane in French is to gain or to in the English language, we wouldn't say gain, but we would say to we would take back or reclaim. But in this instance, in French, gagner, to gain, pretty much is very similar. But as I said, the English language is funny and pretty much has its own way of saying things. So we are going to reclaim Freudenberg. All right, so as I speak and talk, this, or as I, ugh, man, I am so. For those who don't know me, I'm a beginner streamer, and I'm probably going to be fumbling, like I said, the English language. And even though it's my first language, so you can laugh at me. That's okay. I am a goofy guy, and I am a funny-looking guy, and I do talk a lot. So anyway, moving on to the game. This is a long way to go, and this is probably a very bad idea because I should have looked at the map. And I need my boat to get to that island. Dang, I do suck at video games, don't I? Okay, so what is this? Oh God. Alright, let's go. Was there an enemy? So normally, oh, there is! Okay, so normally when you see that little symbol, that means that there is an enemy nearby, and that is no bueno. Ah! Comment tu dis is non très bien. It wasn't very good. Crap. Alright, so what this means, if I press a space bar, this means to gâcher la dernière sauvegarde, which is basically to reload the last saved one, if you didn't know, and then if I press escape, it means to exit over le menu de sauvegarde, which is to close the menu. But instead I'm going to press spacebar and try this again. Maybe this is actually a blessing in disguise, because I don't think I should have gone that way. So instead I think I am going to go towards this direction here, towards the green. And yes, moving on. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, this is fantastic. I love the graphics to this. So I recently got a new computer. I got a laptop, Zephyrus, I believe it's called. The 14 is inch Zephyrus from Asus. Is fantastic piece of equipment. Or earlier, my PC was actually 2009 custom build, and oh my gosh, that graphics card was so old, and the CPU only had 4 cores. Man, now this baby has 8, so I'm running smoothly. I love it, I love it, I love it. Yes. Or how we say oui. Now I should be speaking in French to get complete, to have complete immersion, because I said you want to speak, listen, and read. But as I said, my French is super limited. If you do see my other streams, which I'll be coming up in the future, definitely will have some in Spanish and Portuguese. I know those languages a little bit better. I haven't spoken in a while, but hey, why not? Um, really wanted to stream this for those who like to learn languages, who really think languages are fun, really wanted to hear someone talk and just explain things in English and in the language that the video game's in. Really, this channel is here for learning purposes. So as I said, if there's something that I don't understand, I might ask, and then please put in the chat the definition, or if there's something you don't understand in English, because English is my first language, then definitely place it in the chat. Or if you're on YouTube, you can place it in the comments. I'm going to post this video on YouTube, so place, if you have questions, YouTube, place your questions in the comments. And yes, let's do this. Okay, so here's my boat, and here's my my crew. This is pretty neat. I really like this aspect of the game. We go around pillaging other villages, which I think is pretty neat. And So if I press E, prendre commandant, c'est commandement. All right, so basically take commands. All right, so prendre means to take. It's used in multiple ways. And piller is, as you can see, is to pillage, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna go. That's how far I'm gonna go with that explanation. And here we go. So what we're going to do, last time what we tried to do was we need to go there. So let's see if I can get there without dying this time. And
Ce n'est pas une grande surprise.
uh,
Cette guerre dure depuis 3 générations. Je ne m'attends pas à ce qu'il abandonne.
La haine envers cet homme te consume tellement qu'on pourrait s'y réchauffer les fesses.
Tu ne préfères pas des brais en peau de phoque plutôt?
Méfie-toi, Ivor. Ce genre de haine peut pousser à l'erreur. Ce qu'il a fait à ton père, il nous l'a fait à tous. Ce combat n'est pas seulement le tien.
okay, I'll be completely honest. I have no idea what they said. So if anybody does, please let me know. I do not know what happened there. All I do know is that so far, what I've gathered from the story is that this lady, forgot her name, excuse me, forgot her name. She lost her parents, and basically now she was about to be sold as a slave or something similar, and she escaped, and now she freed her villagers, her cronies, from her village, and now we're stuck on the beach. So now we're trying to just reclaim things. I don't know. That's really basic for me to say, and I apologize. But as I said, I am learning French. I am super basic. I'm probably super basic in general, but I am super basic in French, and that is that. Okay, so what is this? Can we go pillage this little place? Oh, okay. Maybe I can. So there's a way to land. Maybe try here. Comment tu dis? Allons-y. Let us go. Let us go. And comment tu dis? How do you say? Get this freaking boat on the beach.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
I don't know. Qu'est-ce
Ici,
que
on va
tu
devoir
fais?
ramer.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais means what are you doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so okay. So if I press C, so C if I press C, I can quit the commands. All right, there we go. Okay, I get it now. All right, that took me a while, but that's okay. So, quitter is to basically stop. In English language, it also quitter means to quit. But you wouldn't say quit. Oh, I'm getting my butt kicked by a deer, a doe, a deer, a female deer. Oh, okay, good. That was probably best for me. All right, let's do this.
Y a quelqu'un?
Ce silence n'a rien de naturel. C'est comme si cet endroit était maudit.
Maudit. Okay. Basically, I think she's just lamenting over. I think she's saying because no one's here, so everyone died. I assume. So she's just lamenting over tough times and the silence. That's what I'm assuming. I'm just assuming that. What am I doing in original? Oh yeah, so I'm trying to find the gold. What is the gold? I think it was in the house. Sorry. I sometimes when I speak, I don't. Some half. It's when I drive too. It's bad. Where? Oh,
Je me
excuse
demande où
me.
ils sont passés.
Alright, I'm gonna try to say this in French. So, what I was originally saying, though, was I was saying if I play and talk at the same time, it's like my driving. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I missed the turn. Oh, my bad. I have to turn around. So, that's what I had to do. I had to turn around, go back to the house. So, what does it say? Le rôle Harold m'esprit le poète et le ne désirait que des lulins d'orange impressés et des jeux. Okay, so I'm not gonna butcher the language because I know some friend, so real French, excuse me, French speakers are probably like, oh my gosh, like please stop, which I don't blame them. But basically, what I understand is that the King of Herald, or the King Herald, excuse me, something with poems and his desire to impress the indigenous for the Scald's buff. He is, he can. Oh my goodness, I am so bad at this. I should have done this in Spanish, or I should have done this in English. I know. All right. So basically, I have no idea what this says. Shazam. Let me look that up real quickly. What does Shazam mean? Shazam. Um, so my favorite to learn languages, my favorite website is, or to at least understand the word, I go to wordfightreference.com. Is awesome. Shazam means to go hunt. Okay, so Shazam means to go hunt. So something with we should go hunt. And look at me. Look at you. Something Quan Lu All right. And then something with poem. Okay, so that took a long time to understand. And excuse me, my buddy is texting me. He wants to play games. So maybe after this, I can stream that gameplay as well. All right. So let's do this. I am leaving this house, and I am getting the F out. Oh, there's a day and night. Okay. So, oh, freak. I forgot the gold. Those original. Oh, my goodness gracious. Alright, as I said, it's my really my second stream of the whole channel. Please forgive me for my incompetence and being really okay. So, trouver un clé pour chaque serrure de coffre. Alright, trouver un clé pour chaque de coffre. Okay, so I gotta find a key. Trouver un clé, which means find a key for I guess opening the coffer. The coffer usually means chest, which is actually pretty neat. So the best way to think of a chest, when I think when that word comes up, coffer, I think of like a coffin. It's really coffins are really a bit of a different kind of box than a chest, but it's pretty neat how, well, that's the way I learn it is because I think of a coffin, I think of a box, and a chest is a box. English language versus Romance languages. There you go. I think it's Spanish. It's very similar. Cough-ish. Spanish is very similar. They use the same word. And then yeah, Portuguese use a similar word as well, but the English language decided to be very different. Yeah. Anyway, so I assume reading all these will help me find the key. But this isn't very helpful to if I don't know what they mean. So I think we'll go ahead and stop here. I hope this was a little informative, if not at least entertaining. Laughing at me, which is fine with me. I'm laughing at myself at this moment, but I think it's a good time to stop here. So that way, next time I start the stream, I'll know what those words means. I'll find the key, and then we can continue on instead of everyone, looking at me, trekking through the snow. So thanks again for watching. I'm Superb Lee, and I hope you have a superb day. Thank you. And let me just do this because I don't have a second monitor. Thank you.